I'd like to call the meeting, City Council, to order. The hour of 6 p.m. having come and gone. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Navarrete, Wilson, Tillman,
Here.
Williams,
Here.
Gardner,
Here.
Patton,
Here.
Smith.
Here.
For the record tonight, Alderman Navarrete and Alderman Monet Wilson have excused absence. For the record, it is an official school excused absence, so we want to make sure that's clear for the record. Will everyone please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance?
To the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next item on the agenda is approval of minutes. You have the minutes before you for the meeting dates that we have. Are there any corrections? Has everyone had an opportunity to review the minutes? If so, can someone make a motion to approve the minutes as stated on the agenda?
Move to approve the minutes as presented.
Motion made by Alderman Smith. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Patton. Roll call.
Williams,
Yes.
Gardner,
Yes.
Patton,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Tillman.
Yes.
Thank you, Alderman. Next item on the agenda, reports of standing committees. Alderman Gardner, Finance.
Nothing at this time, Mayor, no report.
Thank you, Alderman. Public Safety, Alderman Williams.
Nothing at this time, Mayor. Thank you.
Public Utilities, Alderman Smith.
Nothing at this time, Mayor. I would like to announce, though, that the Public Utilities Committee will be calling a meeting sometime this month at the first available date. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. Ordinance and Resolutions, Alderman Tillman.
Thank you, Mayor. The Ordinance and Resolutions Committee will be calling a meeting next Thursday at 6 p.m. That's tentative, so just plan to, make that meeting if you can. Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome. Health, Education, and Welfare, Alderman Patton.
Nothing tonight, Mayor, thank you.
Permits and Licensing, Alderman Wilson is not here. Permits, Public Works, Alderman Navarrete and Alderman Wilson have excused absence. The City Council report, I will skip my report for now. Madam Clerk, do you have a report?
No report.
City Treasurer Tarker.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Members of the council, I am in receipt of a letter from the City of Chicago informing us of a water rate increase to the City of Calumet City of 1.10%, taking effect in with the June billing cycle. According to our ordinance number 1824, if the City of Chicago increases their rates charged for water it sells to the City of Calumet City, such charges increasing the rates shall be reflected immediately in the computation of water rates charged by Calumet City to all of its consumers. Therefore, the current rate of $8.16 per 1,000 gallons will be increased to $8.25 per 1,000 gallons effective this next billing cycle, just for the edification of the council. Thank you, Mayor. That's it.
Thank you, Treasurer. We'll start with the City Council reports. Alderman Tillman.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. I just want to let the residents know that this Saturday, August 14th at 11 p.m., myself and Alderman Williams will be hosting our back-to-school picnic that's open to all the residents of Calumet City. There will be a book bag giveaway. We have the Jesse White tumblers coming out. We have food, various donors that will be out there giving away various items. We have a vaccination truck, dental truck, and some other items. So we just want all the residents to come out. It'll be a good time for the community. That starts at 11 p.m. at Downey Park, which is 300 Jeffrey. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. Alderman Williams.
Thank you, Mayor. First, go down to God who makes all things possible. I want to thank the residents that came out to the Crime Watch meeting a couple of weeks ago. Your concerns will be addressed as timely as possible. Also want to reiterate what Alderman Tillman stated about the 3rd and 4th Ward picnic. Starts at 11 o'clock. Please feel free to come out. And just want to remind the residents, every Wednesday, 10 a.m. at 1651 Sibley Boulevard is the food box giveaway and fresh produce giveaway at 10 a.m. So please come out and take advantage of the resource. Thank you. That's it, Mayor.
Thank you. Alderman Gardner.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to briefly remind 5th Ward residents to continue to contact my office in reference to any concerns, complaints, 708-891-8195. Also, this Saturday, August the 14th, myself, my office, partnership with Lincoln Elementary School District 156 and Salem Baptist Church, we will be having a back-to-school supply giveaway. We will have food, live DJ, vaccinations for children. Also, we're going to be having haircut vouchers. So remember to get those haircut vouchers along with the back-to-school supplies. The haircut vouchers are going to be good until September 6th. So please get over there and get the vouchers. Also, on the 30th of August, my office, along with the mayor, is going to be having a meet and greet that's going to be located at the St. Andrew's Church, which is known now as Jesus Shepherd of Souls. It's located 155 in Freeland, 155th in Freeland. We're going to be in a gymnasium that's going to be starting at 10:30 in the morning and concluding at 11 o'clock. I'm sorry, 10 o'clock to 11:30. I got a little tongue twisted there. But that's all I have this evening, Mayor. Thank you.
Alderman Patton.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a couple quick items. First, I'd like to thank all of the residents who came out to coffee and conversation with the alderman a couple Saturdays ago. I got to meet some new residents and discuss some concerns. I'd also like to thank our Thornton Township Assessor, Cassandra Holbert, for coming out and giving everybody kind of a good rundown on property taxes and property tax bills and appeals and all of that good stuff. So thank you to our assessor for that. And then finally, I'd like to thank our Public Works Department for their timely response to some issues that have been forwarded over to them in the past couple of weeks. Just today, I think I received 2 or 3 emails from residents thanking the city for their promptness in taking care of some of those concerns. So thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Alderman. Alderman Smith.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a couple of different items. Saturday, August the 21st, our office will be handing out school supplies with School District 157 at Hoover Elementary. If there are any questions on that, please feel free to contact the office at 708-891-8197 or email the office at asmith@calumetcity.org. Also, the 7th Ward newsletter is under draft. It will be going out in a couple of weeks, preferably before the end of this month. Also, please continue to contact the 7th Ward office regarding any vacant properties or any issues of debris or uncleanliness. Please contact the office at 708-891-8197. Also, the September job fair that was previously announced last month, there'll be more information on that to come within this month. Thank you.
You know, I would also like to mention we have on our agenda, and I skipped past it, I apologize, public comment. Is there anyone from the public who would like to make comment on any items on the agenda? If so, please step to the mic. You have 3 minutes. Is there anyone from the public who would like to comment on any items on the agenda? If not, I also want to mention in attendance we have our police chief, Kolash, we have our fire chief, Glenn Blockert, in the back, our assistant chief, Black, in the back. We have our director of inspectional services. We have also Val Williams, our grant facilitator, public works director, Randy Velasquez, Val Williams, Sean Howard, and also members of our Police and Fire Commission, Carol Condit, and also Stevon Grant. Before we go to informational items, I would like to call and put her on the spot. I'm sorry about this, Val, but we have some important items on the agenda with the ISO rating which is great news for the city of Calumet City. Val has done a great job with not only improving our rating. So Val, if you could step to the mic and give us a brief, under informational items, we have our ISO rating. Would like for you to just share with the aldermen and also with the public how important our rating is and how they view the city of Calumet City now with our rating.
We're referring specifically to CRS, the Community Rating System, but the shout out goes to the Fire Department and the Department of Inspectional Services. We work together to reduce our rating from a 6 to a 5. So now residents can receive a 25% discount on their property insurance. That saves about $100,000 a year in the community that can be used for other expenses. So that's about $500 to $700 per household savings per year.
Thank you, Val. And shortly, we're going to make sure the aldermen get all the information about grants as well. But Val is doing a great job with making sure that we get our rating down, and that's a huge savings for our residents that I just wanted to let the aldermen know about. So number 7 are informational items to be accepted and placed on file. You have all of the items before you. Are there any questions about items 7A through J? If not, can someone make a motion to accept them and place them on file?
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Tillman, second by Alderman Gardner. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Number 8 are new business items. You have the business items before you. Are there any questions about items 8A through 819? As I will also ask Alderman Williams in his report to mention the police testing. Or if you want to bring the police chief up.
Yeah, I'll yield to the police chief and let him. Yeah, you can talk about it.
Chief, can you step to the mic, please, and let the residents know in conjunction with Alderman Williams and the Public Safety Committee the upcoming testing?
Sure. The testing has been announced. The application period started last week and will run through the 20th of August. When applications are due. The 21st of August will be the orientation as well as the written examination. And correct me if I'm wrong, August 30th for the oral interviews. And our hopes are to, I mean, it's going to be a quick process, but the Academy for new recruits is starting in October, and the Police and Fire Commission is working diligently to get that accomplished and get some candidates in the Academy for us in October. In addition to that, once the eligibility list applications are completed, the lateral hiring, another lateral hiring announcement will go out probably the 23rd, 24th of August, and that's going to be another quick turnaround. And we're going to get some people from the lateral side as well as the initial new hire recruit side. We'll hope to kind of flip-flop that back and forth and increase the numbers here. We can provide additional services here, additional outreach to the community, as well as crime reduction strategies.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you to the members of the Police and Fire Commission and the aldermen as well for not only approving the hiring but supporting police and fire, every one of the council members. So I want to thank you for that support. So item 8A through 19, is there a motion to approve items 8A through 19?
So moved.
Motion made by Alderman Williams. Is there a second by Alderman Gardner? Roll call.
Gardner,
Yes.
Patton, Smith, Tillman,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Thank you. Item B are building permits. Does anyone have any questions about the building permits that are on the agenda? If not, can someone make a motion to approve the building permits presented on the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Tillman, second by Alderman Gardner. Roll call?
Paxton. Smith. Tillman.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Gardner.
Yes.
I know we have, under resolutions and ordinances, there was a request by the alderman to have members who were seeking Class 8s come before the city council. Are there any of the owners or people seeking?
Yes, Mayor, we have two. We have Buddy Bear, and we also have someone from Brookline for the former Walgreens. So whomever, if you want to speak first.
Either one. So the goal was to make sure that we approve the Class 8s, that the aldermen get the opportunity to meet the individuals who are requesting Class 8 from us, so you put the face with the name. So I thought it would be beneficial for you to meet them and them introduce themselves to the public. You can go ahead, state your name.
Thanks. Good evening. Yeah, thanks for having me, Mayor, members of the council. My name is Phillip Digiorado, president of Buddy Bear Car Wash.
You want to tell us something about your
Sure. Yeah.
What location you're taking over?
Yeah. Well, we have a contract on the 382 to 412 Torrance Avenue, right at that'd be the northwest corner of Torrance and Harding. Buddy Bear Car Washes owns and operates 12 locations in Chicago and in the west suburbs. This would be another addition to the chain right there. I think it would be a good addition to the community. We are seeking the Class 8 resolution for the project.
Well, thank you, and thank you for considering Calumet City. I know the alderman worked hard on this, so they should be congratulated as well. Just wanted to have you come before the council and see the faces that you'll probably see, and as your business grows and gets successful in Calumet City.
Looking forward to being a part of the community.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Mayor.
Any alderman have any question?
I'm just going to say it's great to see you again. And I'm glad that the mayor actually made the introduction to the council so everyone else can get to know you. So great to have you.
Thanks, Alderman.
Thank you.
How's everyone doing tonight? My name is CJ Carey from Brookline Real Estate. Here to talk about the former Walgreens building. We are looking to convert that into a new retail tenant building that hopefully re-vibrant, make that corner vibrant again and get some new retail tenants and new tax dollars into the city. So right now we're working with a couple different retailers. We haven't picked which one we're going with yet, but the plan is to lift that building, renovate the interior. It's been vacant for a while, so there's some damage to that property, but planning on bringing it back to life. So looking forward to working with everyone in the city here, all the engineers and committee people and all that stuff to get everything done in a quick and good manner.
There's one thing to know, this is national retail that we're referring to for that corner.
Okay.
So it is a national retail chain.
Great. Thank you.
Quick question. What's the quality of retail that you...
Sorry, I didn't hear that. What was that?
It's Alderman Smith here.
Okay,
How you doing?
sorry.
All right. All right. What's the quality of retail candidate that you're looking for over there?
So we've talked with a couple automotive parts dealers like O'Reilly's, Advanced Auto Parts, things like that. We've also talked with Dollar Tree and Family Dollar and Dollar General as well. We are also thinking and hoping that there's a lot of parking there that's not needed for that one building. And we're hoping to convert maybe some of that parking area and maybe take over a little bit more of that land over there to do another retail tenant. I've had talks with a couple of coffee users about a drive-through there as well, and things like that.
Would you be willing to come back once you have those plans kind of more or less solidified?
Yeah, I mean, right now we're focusing on the existing building, and then once we know what we're doing with the other parcels of land there, we'll definitely come back and talk to you about what we're trying to do.
Can you make sure you share your information with Chief of Staff and then Alderman? Deanne Val has it, so she'll make sure. Okay.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So under resolutions and ordinance, we have resolutions C1 through 5. Is there a motion to approve the ordinance and resolutions without the necessity of prior posting? I think we have an ordinance in there.
So, second.
Motion made by Alderman Tillman, second by Alderman Williams. Roll call.
Smith. Tillman.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Gardner.
Yes.
Patton.
Yes.
Under financial matters, there is one correction under item 2, where it lists officer, it should be dispatcher, I'm sorry. Does anyone have any questions about financial matters D through, actually it's supposed to say 13, 14, 15, 16. That would include payroll. Yes, Treasurer.
Mayor, with regard to item number 12, that payroll is the July the 23rd payroll, and the item number 13 is just the approval of the payroll of August the 6th.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Treasurer. That's why you see 2 payrolls on the agenda. Thank you, Treasurer, for inserting those dates. Is there a motion to approve items D1 through second approval of payroll?
So moved.
Motion made by Alderman Gardner,
Second.
second by Alderman Smith. Roll call.
Tillman.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Gardner.
Yes.
Patton. Smith.
Yes.
Thank you. At this point, I'd like to entertain a motion to go into a brief executive session for potential litigation, pending litigation, and employment of a specific individual. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Williams, second by Alderman Smith. We are in executive session. We will come back and possibly have action. So if you guys want to grab some water and relax, we'll be back. Is there a motion to return back to regular order business? I guess, should we see? Motion made by Alderman Patton, second by Alderman Tillman. We are back in regular session. So we have unfinished business. You know what, let's pause for a minute. We'll wait for the alderman to come back. Alderman, no. So we're back in session. We're in the unfinished business. We'll start on this side, Alderman, and Alderman Patton, and we'll wait for Alderman Smith. We'll come back to him. Do you have anything under unfinished business? Nothing. Thank you. Alderman Gardner, do you have anything under unfinished business?
Nothing, Mayor. Thank you. Not that I can think of.
Alderman Williams, do you have anything?
Nothing at this time, Mayor. Thank you.
Alderman Tillman, do you have anything on the unfinished business? Guess I'll send y'all this 9-page report. I won't read it all because it's a lot.
Thank you for that.
Just for the public benefit, we passed out to the aldermen a list of grants that not only Val has been working diligently on, just to demonstrate the amount of funds that the city is requesting. And also the amount of aggressiveness that we've taken, this administration has taken to make sure that we get our share of the American Rescue money and get our share of the infrastructure money that's coming out. So next week or the week after, we're going to call a meeting with our lobbyists. We're going to hand them a list. We're going to ask the aldermen to come up with a list too of money that or projects that we're going to ask for infrastructure dollars on. You know, state of Illinois will get $15 billion in infrastructure money. So the city of Calumet City, we want at least $14 billion of that. And we're going to make sure that we request. It doesn't hurt to ask. So if anyone from the public, Val, is it okay to share this with the public as well? So if any member of the public want this, the aldermen have this. So for the record, We have gone after a funding request amount of $29 million. We've also gotten a lot of the money that we requested. We're going to request another $56 million from the state of Illinois for projects. And then we're going to ask the aldermen to come up with projects that we're going to request infrastructure programs from the newly given $15 billion. I think that's great for the city of Calumet City. We're going to make sure that we rebuild our roads, that residents' requests get taken care of, and we're also going to make sure that we get the projects and programs that we want. So if anyone wants a copy of this, you're more than happy to get a copy of this. But I just want to thank Val Williams and the department publicly for all of the hard work you've done to get us to this point. We just signed a document for another $100,000 that we're going after. So every day we're going after that, and if any alderman has any programs that we can go after, we can. We just applying for tourism dollars as well, and also the business reopening grants as well. There are a couple upcoming events that I want to make the public aware of. Senator Napoleon Harris and I, we're having a back to school tomorrow at Thornton High School from 11 to 3. So if anyone wants to come, it's at Thornton High School in Harvey, and you're more than welcome. The alderman also mentioned that they have events on August 14th, which is going to be a great day, from the 5th Ward events and also to the 3rd and 4th Ward cookout. We want to encourage residents to go out and support your aldermen, support the city. There'll be book bag giveaways, so we want to encourage you to go out to those events. That's all I have. I will submit the other items I have in my report to the alderman in the interest of time, but I also want to give Alderman Smith the time. We're in unfinished business, if you had anything on the unfinished business.
Yes, just want to speak to thank you, Mayor. The residents of 600
I didn't say
Buffalo.
that, Alderman.
You did?
I did.
Okay.
He missed his turn.
I know, you missed the turn.
Okay. The residents of 600 block of Buffalo. I am in talks with the city engineering Farnsworth Group along with the mayor on working on getting the resurfacing project back on track. More information to follow sometime before the end of this month. Thank you, Mayor.
City Treasurer Tarker, do you have anything on the unfinished business? No, sir. Thank you, sir. Madam Clerk, do you have anything on the unfinished business? Last item before we call for a motion to adjourn. Many of you approved the Pro Champs. Just to announce that Pro Champ is active and up now. So Pro Champ is ready to go, and for the benefit of the public, Pro Champs is a program that this city council passed to get a handle on foreclosed and vacant lots, registering those lots and working with inspectional services. So I want to thank Director Tillman for not only encouraging us to get Pro Champs, but it's an active program now, it's live. There are going to be items put on our website, but I'll pass this out to the alderman, what Pro Champ has sent about what the new system will do, the violations, the code mapping, but this is a great program for the city of Calumet City, and it's going to help us out. So thank you, Alderman, for helping pass that, and I will send this in my report to each of you tonight. City Engineer, do you have anything? I know the alderman requested infrastructure. If you can send the alderman an update on the infrastructure projects, and we are going to have a meeting in the future from the meeting we had about Buffalo and a bunch of the other streets. So if you can send that to him, okay, I'd appreciate it. All right, there being no further business to come before the city council, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion made by Alderman Gardner and second by Alderman Tillman. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. You want to stay here, Alderman? Meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone.